welcome back. It's week 9 of the Great Bute-ish Bake Off. How is it week 9? Like, how did we get to week 9?
We personally thought the last week was going to be the most challenging week, considering you only had 3 ingredients. But it didn't stop you lot.
You pulled it out of the bag last week with some very inventive bakes. Congratulations to our star baker. Mind equals blow.
So, because of all the good weather we've been having, though it didn't actually stay for when we made these bakes, we've decided that this week shall be Frozen Week.
We are well and truly in summer. I'm not sorry. So we want you to make something nice and cool to help get you through these crazy days of hot sunshine.
We can't wait to find out what happens to solid water when it gets warm.
Best of luck, we cannot wait to see your frozen summer bakes.
Here are some we made earlier, when it wasn't warm. I decided to make some frozen mango sorbet, just because I thought that would be really refreshing to have outside when it's so warm. I'd already frozen my mango before, so I just took it out the freezer to thaw partially, just to get a bit softer. While this was happening, I zested a lime, squeezed out the lime juice, and in a measuring jug stirred together that with the sugar, syrup and water until the sugar dissolved. I put the mango chunks in a food processor and pulsed it until it was sort of partially chopped. And then with the machine running, I poured the sugar, water, lime syrup thing through the tube and just kept processing until the mixture was smooth. Then I just transferred it from the food processor into a plastic Tupperware tub and popped it in the freezer. It kind of looks like soup. I felt that it was only fitting that we eat this outside. Very limey. A lot of lime. Would make again.
This week I am making a cookie ice cream sandwich with ice cream I had left over in my freezer and homemade chocolate chip cookies. I chopped up my chocolate into chip-sized chunks. Then I added all my dry and wet ingredients into my mixing bowl, except for butter, which needed to be melted first. The temptation to eat chocolate in the middle of the bake is like really high, and I'm not doing too well with the whole self-control thing right now. I gradually combined the butter, mixing as I added it, and then I added in what was left of the chocolate chips. I spooned the cookies onto a lined and greased baking tray and popped them in the oven. I may have dropped the second batch on the floor on the way out of the oven. Once they cooled, I added some ice cream that I found in my freezer and then sandwiched them together. Cold! Very cold. Very tasty.
And it's over to You.
We cannot wait to see what you come up with, especially in weather like this, because the hot and the cold are just so intense. Put them together, it just makes sense. Da, 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 da.
I really hope that Disney doesn't sue us for all the Frozen references. Sorry.
Send us in a picture of your bake by 6 PM on Sunday to be in with the chance of being this week's Star Baker.
Unfortunately, we are reaching the end of our first season of the Great Bute-ish Bake Off. Next week, week 10, will be the showstopper final week. So make sure you get involved to be in with a chance of becoming the ultimate Star Baker. And we'd also love your feedback.
What have you liked? And what have you not liked? Let us know.
As always, stay safe and
Happy baking!